learners. I am Dr. Meenu Bhatnagar from the Center of Russian Studies, Jawaharlal Nehru University, New Delhi. I welcome you all to this course on Basics of Russian Communication Skills. In this module, you will learn about the festivals of Russia. You will be acquainted with some important national festivals which are celebrated in Russia. Along with this, you will also be learning a few new Russian words, expressions associated with festivals and are widely used in Russian language. Festivals form an important part of our lives and may be associated with religious, cultural, national or historical events. Festivals are special occasions which may mean different things to different people. For some, festivals spread brotherhood between people, celebrate faith, promote sense of respect and duty towards one's country, whereas for others, festivals encourage cultural harmony as they teach us to forget enmity and embrace one another in a bond of love. But festivals mean one thing, and that is celebration and joy. We eagerly wait for festivals and celebrate each one of them with enthusiasm. In Russia, there are different types of festivals that are celebrated. Some festivals are related to pagan tradition, which was followed before the adoption of Christianity in Russia. Some others are related to Christianity, while others are related to the national or historical events. Now, the festivals of Russia include the New Year, Christmas, Defender of the Fatherland Day, Maslinitsa, Women's Day, Victory Day, May Day, Russia Day, National Unity Day, Constitution Day. Let us now learn how each one of these festivals are celebrated in Russia and what is their significance. Christmas and New Year. Christmas in Russian is called Rождество. I'll repeat, Rождество. And New Year, Новый год. Rождество и Новый год. Christmas and New Year are the most important festivals on the Russian festival calendar. The majority of Russians celebrate Christmas and New Year's Day with the rest of the world on December 25th and January 1st respectively. Like in India, New Year in Russia is generally celebrated with family and friends. Christmas is a time for visiting family, attending church service and enjoying a Christmas feast. For Christmas, Russians decorate a fir tree or yolka, buy gifts for their loved ones and prepare a hearty meal. The patriarch does a nationally televised midnight mass on the Christmas Eve and gives a speech on the Christmas Day. The New Year festivities start on December 31st, with family members gather around the table for a festive and bountiful dinner. The New Year is rung in with champagne while listening to the chimes of the Kremlin on television. The people wish each other and give gifts. Impressive fireworks are organized at many places to ring in the New Year. Some Russians also celebrate the Christmas and New Year according to the old calendar, also called the Russian Orthodox calendar. The Orthodox Christmas is celebrated on January 7th. It gives another reason for more food and drink, festive carols, wishes for health and prosperity. The Russian New Year, according to the Russian Orthodox calendar, is celebrated on January 14th. This is called an Old New Year. In Russian, it is called Stary Novy God. I will repeat, Stary Novy God. The celebrations with food and drinks continues but are much more subdued than January 1st. Between New Year and Christmas, the city's main squares and public spaces are elaborately and beautifully decorated with lavish ornaments and brightly lit Christmas trees. The streets and parks bustle with Christmas fairs and markets. Despite very cold, many people step out of their houses and enjoy the festivities. As I said earlier, that Russians decorate a fir tree or yolka for Christmas and New Year. The Christmas tree is usually taken down at the end of January after the feast of the baptism of Christ. There is even Russian Father Frost. In Russian, he is called Ded Moroz. I will repeat, Ded Moroz. He comes at night to leave presents for children. Ded Moroz or Father Frost is the Russian equivalent of Santa Claus. Traditionally, the Father Frost or Ded Moroz isn't fat or jolly and didn't travel with the sleigh or climb down the chimney. He was thin and very tall and showed up at the front doors, wearing a full-length light blue kaftan rather than a red jacket. He and his companion Snegurachka, the snow maiden, bring gifts and the cold of the winter. Children write letters to him as they would to Santa Claus. But these days, Ded Moroz often looks like the Santa Claus in a red jacket, as you can see in the pictures. Let's now learn some phrases in Russian which can be used on this occasion. I told you earlier, New Year in Russian is Novy God. In order to wish someone a happy New Year, the phrase used is S Novim Godom. S Novim Godom. I will repeat, S Novim Godom. This is a phrase used to wish someone a happy New Year. To wish someone Merry Christmas, we use the phrase S Rождеством. Rождество is the word for Christmas in Russian. To wish someone Merry Christmas, we use S Rождеством. S Rождеством. You can also wish happiness, success and health on this occasion. In Russian, you will use the phrase Желаю вам счастья, успехов и здоровья. I will repeat, Желаю вам счастья, успехов и здоровья. This is to wish happiness, success and health. The next festival that we'll talk about is called the Defender of the Fatherland Day. In Russian, it is called День защитников Отечества. День защитников Отечества. The Defender of the Fatherland Day is celebrated on February 23rd. Initially, in 1922, it was declared as the Red Army Day to celebrate the day of the Red Army's creation. In Soviet Union, between 1936 till 1990, it became known as a Soviet Army Day. And following the collapse of the Soviet Union, this day was again renamed in 2002 as the Defender of the Fatherland Day or Dzień Защитников Отечества. Nowadays, February 23rd is officially called the Defender of the Fatherland Day. This day celebrates all men, young and old, since all men in Russia are considered defenders of the fatherland. This holiday is therefore widely celebrated as the Men's Day. Women often give presents and postcards to their male relatives. The day is marked by parades on the main squares of the city. Russian authorities also organize local parades to honor military personnel and veterans on this day. In some cities, events like military-themed concerts and performances, exhibitions, holiday markets are also organized to mark this day. The next festival we'll talk about is called Maslinitsa. In English, it can be called a pancake week. Maslinitsa. Maslinitsa is celebrated sometime in the end of February or early March. It is a Russian festival which has roots in paganism. It celebrates the end of winter and heralds the coming of spring. Maslinitsa is an age-old tradition that has been passed along from generation to generation. Maslinitsa week began with the pagan sun ritual and has since been absorbed into the Eastern Orthodox religion. Many Russians celebrate pagan holidays as well as religious holidays of Christmas and Easter. It is celebrated with parades, live music, dancing, traditional fun and games, and fireworks. Of course, food is an essential part of Maslinitsa. Maslinitsa falls 7 weeks before Easter and marks the beginning of the Lent. So this time is considered as a time for feasting and having fun. Maslinitsa celebrations are incomplete without blini or pancakes. Blinis are essentially prepared during Maslinitsa and consumed with various delicious sweet and savory toppings. The festival culminates with the burning of a life-sized straw effigy of the Lady Maslinitsa, meant to represent winter, to welcome spring and the return of the sun. The next festival we will talk about is an International Women's Day. In Russian, it is called Международный женский день. I will repeat, Международный женский день. International Women's Day is celebrated on March 8th and is a major event on the Russian festival calendar. It is an official holiday in Russia. Every woman, whether she is a mother, daughter, niece, sister, girlfriend, is made to feel special. Like Valentine's Day, men should present women with kind words of affection, gifts, and of course flowers. Many men show their affection by taking over the housework on this day as a token of their appreciation. So men would cook, clean, wash, and also look after children. Women's achievement in public and personal and political spheres are acknowledged and celebrated. On this day, Russian men and women bring gifts and flowers to all the important women in their lives and tell them "S Dnyom 8 Marta." Yes, this is how one wishes a happy Women's Day in Russian. "S Dnyom 8 Marta." I will repeat, "S Dnyom 8 Marta." Let us now talk about the Victory Day. In Russian, it is called Dzień Победы. I'll repeat, Dzień Победы. The Victory Day is celebrated on 9th May. Victory Day commemorates the victory of the Soviet Union over Nazi Germany in the World War II. World War II is also known as the Great Patriotic War in Russia. 9th May is a historical date when Nazi Germany surrendered in 1945. It's a somber day to remember the sacrifice of Soviet men and women during the Great Patriotic War. It is believed that over 20 million Soviet soldiers and civilians lost their lives in this war. This patriotic festival is celebrated with parades, fireworks, and display of military might. The most ostentatious events are held at the Red Square in Moscow. The enormous crowd of spectators attend the military parade. War veterans wear their medals as they go to the parade. Traditionally, people give flowers to veterans. Many cities have an eternal flame where people lay wreaths and pay rich tributes to those who laid down their lives. Next festival we will talk about is called the Russia Day. In Russian, it is called День России. I will repeat. In Russian, it is called День России. День России is celebrated on 12th June. Russia Day is one of Russia's youngest holidays, having only been around since 1992. The day celebrates the establishment of Russia as an independent country after the dissolution of the Soviet Union in the year 1991. It was on this day that the Declaration of the Sovereignty of the Russian Federation was signed. It also commemorates the creation of the post of the President of the Russian Federation, the national flag, and the national anthem. Most major cities in Russia organize large public celebrations for Russia Day. This includes concerts by famous musicians, kids' activities, air shows, theatre festivals, and fireworks at night all across the country. The day is also used as an opportunity to give state awards to prominent Russians who have made significant contributions in the past year in various spheres, in the sciences, in humanities, arts, and humanitarian activities. The National Award Ceremony is one of the major events of these celebrations. These official award presentations are broadly televised and attended by some of Russia's most prominent political figures. President's address is also televised in the evening. Now we will learn some phrases in Russian that can be used to wish this festival. As I told you, it is called День России. Russia Day is called День России. You can wish people by saying С Днем России. I will repeat, you can wish someone a happy Russia Day by using the phrase С Днем России. Next festival that we will talk about is called the National Unity Day. National Unity Day in Russian is called День народного единства. I will repeat, День народного единства. National Unity Day is celebrated on 4th November and marks the Russian people's uprising led by two heroes, Kuzma Minin and Dmitry Pozharsky on this day. Minin and Pozharsky united about 10,000 noblemen and commoners to fight against the Polish occupation of Moscow Rus in November in the year 1612. This unity marks the end of the time of troubles and Polish-Muscovite War and the deep social and economic crisis. It symbolizes the ability of people to unite during the difficult times. Tsar Mikhail Romanov instituted a holiday to mark this day and named it the Day of Moscow's liberation from Polish invaders. After the October Revolution in 1917, the National Unity Day was replaced by the Revolution Day, a commemoration of the October Revolution, which was celebrated on November 7th during the Soviet times. The Russian government reinstated National Unity Day in the year 2005. This day is marked with various cultural festivals, concerts, sports relay races all across the country. These activities are aimed at uniting people of all ages, introducing them to the tradition and art of the different people living in Russia. The next festival that we will talk about is called the Constitution Day. In Russian, it is called День Конституции. I will repeat, День Конституции. День Конституции is celebrated on December 12th. The Constitution Day is a public holiday in Russia. Russia's Constitution Day is a celebration of the adoption of the Constitution of the Russian Federation by a referendum on December 12, 1993, after the collapse of the Soviet Union in the year 1991. Constitution Day is celebrated with a speech by the President. Official ceremonies are held and fireworks are displayed all across the country. I will now repeat the names of the festivals you have just learnt about. Christmas, in Russian it is called Rождество. I will repeat, Rождество. Rождество. It is celebrated on the 25th of December. The Russian Christmas is celebrated on January 7th. The New Year. New Year in Russian is called Новый год. Новый год in Russia is celebrated on 1st January. The Old New Year in Russian is called Старый Новый год. Starry Novy God is celebrated on 14th January. Then comes the Defender of the Fatherland Day. In Russian, it is called День защитников Отечества. I will repeat, День защитников Отечества, which is celebrated on February 23rd. The next festival you have learned is Maslinitsa. Maslinitsa, which is celebrated in the last week of February or early March. The next festival that you have learned is the International Women's Day. In Russian, it is called Международный женский день. I will repeat, Международный женский день, which is celebrated on March 8th. The next Russian festival is the Victory Day. Victory Day in Russian is called День Победы. День Победы, which is celebrated on May 9th. The next festival is Russia Day. In Russian, it is called День России. День России. It is celebrated on June 12th. Next festival is the National Unity Day. In Russian, it is called День народного единства. День народного единства. It is celebrated on November 4th. The last festival that we talked about was the Constitution Day. In Russian, it is called Dzień Konstytucji. Dzień Konstytucji, which is celebrated on December 12th. Let's now revise the phrases in Russian which can be used to wish people during festivals. The festival in Russian is called праздник. Праздник. When you wish someone happy festival, you use the phrase с праздником. I will repeat, с праздником. S праздником means wishing you a happy festival. You can say s праздником Holi, s праздником Diwali, s праздником Eid. You can use the name of the праздник and wish accordingly. Or simply use the phrase s праздником, which means happy festival. To wish someone a happy new year, you use the phrase с Новым годом. С Новым годом. I will repeat, с Новым годом. To wish someone Merry Christmas, you use the phrase с Рождеством. С Рождеством. To wish someone on the Women's Day, you use the phrase с Днем 8 марта. I will repeat, с Днем 8 марта. A full phrase to wish someone happy festival in Russian can be Поздравляю вас с праздником. Поздравляю вас с праздником, or simply с праздником. In order to wish someone happiness, success and health on festivals, you can use the phrase желаю вам счастья, успехов и здоровья. I will repeat, желаю вам счастья, успехов и здоровья. This phrase is used to wish happiness, success and health. I will repeat, желаю вам счастья, успехов и здоровья. Dear learners, in this module, you have learnt about the various festivals celebrated in Russia. In the next module, you will be learning some more interesting aspect of the Russian culture. I wish you success. Удачи вам! Thank you. Спасибо.